The school year comes to an end next week for Baltimore City students.
On Coffee With, we hear from the 2019 Teacher of the Year.
Kyair Butts is Baltimore City Schools 2019 Teacher of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You teach English, language arts.
I do, yeah.
Waverly Elementary Middle School.
Yeah.
6th grade.
That's right.
Why did you become a teacher?
I think one of the biggest reasons why I became a teacher was because it was so much fun helping people. So I coached the mock trial team when I went to Drake University, and I also coached other debate teams in Des Moines before I moved out to Baltimore. And that joy of coaching people, watching them reach their potential and just sort of step into their power was really meaningful for me. So to get to do that with children and kids that are sort of coming of age, it really does fill my heart.
Because we were just talking about 6th grade being a tricky time.
Yeah, it is. So, the students just in general can be going through a lot, so just here in Baltimore City, you never know what a student is going to come to you with. But it's also a tricky time just in terms of hormones or what they might be going through. But they're adorable and they're still so much fun and they have so much life and energy. And I just feed off of that.
So how do you feel being the Teacher of the Year for Baltimore City?
It is a really big sort of honor, and I feel like, you are going forward representing both your school, the district, and the neighborhood, but I feel the first thing is I want to make sure that I represent my students well. I want to make sure that I'm able to share their stories as 6th graders and sort of put them on a platform. Teachers don't just win awards sort of in isolation or alone. They do it because of the community and their students. And I've got a great community at Waverly, a great principal, and I have amazing students.
What is the best thing about being a teacher?
One of the best things is helping students sort of understand why it is that they're doing what they do, and helping them understand that whatever you want to do when you grow up, you can do and be those things. So I actually had a student write a letter for me because I needed for the Maryland Teacher of the Year, and in her letter she was just sort of talking about how, based on some video that we watched when she was in 5th grade, she has now stepped into poetry and debate and drama, and she's in 11th grade now. So the idea that that one moment has been expanded for her and set her on a life path is going to be that's what's exciting.
Yeah, it's amazing. Everybody remembers, those key teachers who really touched them and changed their lives.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. It is as much about the content that we teach our students, but also sort of some of the smaller things like you're talking about right with your daughter. Can we teach students to be good people? Can we teach them to go out into the world, to value and love themselves, and then to do that for others as well? And I think that that is a responsibility that not just I have as Teacher of the Year, but all teachers have. How do we teach our kids to be good people?
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
From our short time together, I think you totally deserve it.
Thank
You're
you
a
so
wonderful
much.
teacher, and I know your students and staff agree at Waverly.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We'll be right back after this with more news, traffic, and weather.